In this film, we're going to do the old folding 410 versus the new folding 410. They were built for poachers. I don't know if you have remembered, but you used to have the big barber pockets, the big barber wax coats, that you had the huge pockets down the inside. And the reason why they fold is to put down inside that, or to put in the back of a tractor or a Land Rover, to basically fold up really small. And I wanted just to go through, because it fascinates me how Yieldits have brought back an old historic gun, and they've brought it back to life. And it's one of these guns, whether they're old or new, and I think you've got to have one of each. They're not particularly expensive to pick up. I've got one of the old folding 410s, which is a hammer gun. You pull the hammer back like that, you pull the trigger like that, you push that, the lever is on the side to open it, and then you fold it right the way back on itself. It's got a little button there that you can actually push it in and it stops like that. And I just think they are really cracking little guns. You can pick one of these up for under £300, £250. And then if you look at the way that Yieldits have brought it back into fashion, and there's loads of these sold all up and down the country every year. The difference is the folding element, they've pushed it to there rather than on the side. So they push it there and you pull it round and you do that. They're not ejectors, they're fixed choke. And because there was loads of 410 championships, world championships, I know they're all called world championships, there's loads of them coming up now, I thought I would do a film about old versus new 410, folding 410. So I know there's a lot of 410s on the market, but this is the folding one. So I thought I was going to shoot a few. Comment below, have you got one of these? Have you got an old one? Have you got a new one? It's only Yieldits that actually do the folding 410 in the new version. If you haven't got one, they are a must to be in the cabinet. And if you put the old one against the new one, it is something that has to be in your cabinet. Let's shoot a few with it and let's see what they shoot like. So, just going to shoot a couple with it. I'm going to start with the old one. Take note, I pull the hammer back every time. Pull. There's no recoil whatsoever. It just puts a smile on your face when you shoot it. It's one of those guns that just makes you smile when you shoot it. You're shooting a little bit of history. Pull. Pull. Have you got one? Please comment below. Did you start shooting with one of these when you first started shooting? I'd love to hear, did you start shooting with them? Pull. Last one. Pull.
I reckon that had a hole in it.
Probably did. Pull. So that is the old folding 410. And now we're going to go back and shoot a few with the new folding 410. Pull. The one thing that Yieldits have done with the new one is, I don't know how they've done it, but there's less recoil on this new one than there is on the old ones. Pull. 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 pull, pull, so the one thing they have changed on the new one compared to the old one, again, if I turn them upside down, they've made the stocks a lot thicker here and bigger here, so the pistol grip's bigger, the stocks are bigger here. So if I show you this one, this is what we call a straight hand stock. They're thinner here. This is probably made in England, or this is made in England. Everything on here is made by hand, whereas the Yildiz is made in Turkey. It's almost a copy of this, but it's kind of a development copy of this. Again, if you look at the two of them side by side, like that, you can actually see how they've developed it and changed it over the years. I'm going to be honest, on my most Versus guns, I would say you're better off to buy one than the other. But on this case, you're better off to have both of them in the cabinet, because you've got a piece of history and you've got a modern day, a copy of the same thing. But both of them are not particularly good. You can pick them up for £250, £300. I hope you've enjoyed this programme. Please comment below if you think I've missed anything, or if you think I should add into anything. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. Don't forget, go to your local shooting school rather than your gun shop, and go and visit the Oxford Gun Company or Austin Shooting Grounds. Two great grounds, great facilities they've got. I hope you've enjoyed this programme. Go onto the Shooting Channel website for your merchandise discount and your swap gun discount, and we'll see you on the next one.